We outside living proof. Prophesying this place up in smoke like that nigga Snoop. Same crackers had you in slavery telling you get a noose. We got them same crackers coming bowing down, kissing boots, licking dust. Come get with us and you get this truth. Don't ask why I don't go to church. Ask Dylan Roof.
What's going on, bro? Let me talk to you, man. Oh, praises. What's going on, my guy? Hold on. Oh, let me put it down. No, this stay right here. Stay right here. What you got going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm about to pick up one of my friends from Hayward. She's about to come visit the city for the first time. Okay. So I'm about to show around like I know something.
In the rain, huh?
In the rain. Hey, I didn't plan it for that.
I believe that. Hey, she's dedicated, and I can appreciate that.
Right. I was just telling him, bro. If you want to talk to a young black man, and I got a homie in SAC, and he's the same way. About this topic, we need to talk about Kanye.
Topic of Kanye?
We have to. We have to.
We've been talking about Kanye.
Okay, and I'm not questioning. I'm just saying, like, that's the conversation I want to approach you with. Right. Is that like with my short little piece of it, because I'm sure you have a lot to say, is that like, bro, the metaphor I brought to my friend was that Kanye is a conductor and he's playing a song and the orchestra is not playing it well. It's like my favorite Beethoven song, but the orchestra is playing out of tune. It doesn't sound right. He's not conversing it in the way that he should be doing it. But the song that he's trying to play is an important song, and I think that it needs to be played properly, because we have white people in the media and Jewish people that are hearing our struggle and hearing how because we got the brother talking about like
hearing our struggle.
Hearing our struggle.
There's a difference between hearing your struggle and listening to your struggle.
That's true.
I think they're listening to our struggle.
That's true. But I want to say that I feel like this is the highest the platform has gotten for us in a long time. Whether they're listening.
Who's us? Who's us? Black people?
No, I guess.
Do you believe you're an Israelite? Do you believe you're a Jew?
That's the minimum of what I think I am. But yeah, that should be simple.
Your father's so-called African American?
My mother is actually a Nigerian. Her last name is Tinubu. They own Tinubu Square in Nigeria. My father is a Dominican man from the Dominican Republic.
My father's Dominican, so you'd be from my tribe. All praise to the Most High. You're rare out here. You live out here?
Yeah, I live out here.
All praise to the Most High. So go ahead, continue. I ain't even catch you.
Well, no, that's what I was just saying. Is just like,
he's playing the wrong song.
He's playing the wrong song. What he's saying is because my girlfriend is actually white, bro. And she fucking hates everything that Kanye has to say. But I sat her down for like 45 minutes, and I really tried to give her the information of why he's saying some stupid shit, but where the passion is coming from.
Hold on, what do you claim is being stupid at saying?
I mean,
what's the bad you gotta describe it a little bit
to
more.
be honest, nothing he's saying is stupid, but we need to be at a level as black men. We've been in this country. We know the language. We need to be at a level that we need to start catering to white people and to the media to get our message across. And yes. I wish we didn't have to do it, but they're not gonna listen. They're not gonna. They're just. Hey, all right.
We had the '60s to do that, right?
That's true.
All throughout the '60s.
That's
Guess
true.
what happened when we tried to do that? They killed our leaders. Kanye's on the chopping block right now. They don't want him to keep talking. They don't want Kanye to keep talking.
They don't want to make a martyr out of him.
So why do we have to cater to them when they don't want to hear it in general? They know of it. They don't care. You know why they don't care? Because they're at the top of the mountain already. They're looking down at us. Right. They're not going to give any other power to us. Right. That's why they rather kill Kanye to give him what he wants.
And I think we actually
and give him the platform.
I think we agree more than we disagree.
I'm just trying to get the context of what Kanye, what you don't agree with in reference to the tune or the message or how he's saying it.
The message and nothing what he's saying is wrong for me. When I heard it, and I was like, okay, nothing's wrong with that. But I see the problem in like how the delivery is, and I think there is a certain amount of people that do want to hear our tune. And like look, I'm not saying I'm about to marry this bitch or whatever the fuck, but she obviously but look, I'm gonna just say that I don't already know. But all I'm saying is
she don't understand the struggle, man.
Exactly.
She don't relate.
She don't relate. She can't relate.
And I know that. But I'm just saying, we need to, if we're gonna move forward, we need to recoup and we need to get the people. We need to set up a draft for the people that can hear us, and we need to make it viable for them.
They've been hearing this for centuries, brother.
Bro, Gen Z, bro. There's a gap. You heard of the Bronze Ages when the Egyptians and alchemy, when we had alchemy and all this shit, and everything was going fine, and then boom, dark.
It was going fine.
Dark. I mean, it wasn't going fine, but Egypt, we were doing fine.
Who's we? We're not Egyptian.
The Greeks,
Egyptians were doing fine.
Hey, I'm just
What's your name?
Christian.
Christian. Isn't that ironic?
Christian Jesus Bautista. Christian Jesus the Baptist. Yeah.
And that is nuts. And the chain got on the nuts too. The all-seeing eye.
All-seeing eye of Providence.
I'm not opposed to it.
It's the eye of Providence.
There's an ideology that comes with that.
There is.
So
But you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. Bro. Like
You're
for real.
Freemason?
All my family from Nigeria are Freemasons.
That's
all
what
of them.
saying?
Yes, and it's
Are you a
because,
Freemason?
and I'm not a Freemason, but I wear this symbol because this is our shit. And I dare some white person to come up to me and try to tell me I shouldn't have it on my fucking sleeve.
I agree with that, but there's a difference between a Freemason and a regular Mason.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm just saying,
I know
my
that
family
represents
from Nigeria, the Nigerian diplomat.
That represents
He's
speculating Masonry.
He's straight up like a Freemason, like Scottish, right? Not no Prince Hall, not Prince. So I'm just saying, like, my whole theory about having it. Yeah, and my whole theory about having it is just that, like, y'all can't forget about, like, that this was our shit. Like, y'all can't just walk around here.
I agree to an extent.
The symbolism.
Well, no, I don't believe that symbol was ever ours.
Oh yeah, 100% word. The square and compass?
Where'd that come from?
Not the G. The square and compass though is 100% ours forever.
Where'd it come from?
It comes from architecture. We can't build buildings without it.
I know what it represents, but why'd you get it tatted on you though? Because it represents your family?
Oh, because it represents.
Because like I said, that's also contrary to the tattoo. I'm gonna think you're in the occult off top without you explaining yourself to me.
Right.
I understand your family's all Freemasons, but
anything the occult has to do is our shit.
no,
It's our shit.
we weren't doing that in the past.
Before the Gnostics.
What about it?
Because you sound like you're really uproots from your Jewish history and everything, right?
I'm not a Jewish man. I'm an Israelite.
You're Israelite.
Don't ever call me Jewish. Jewish people are fake white Jews over there in Israel.
I understand.
Those aren't the real Jews.
But if I'm talking to someone that only speaks English, I can tell them that I'm the original Jewish person. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? Is that not correct? And I know that's not like, it's obviously some disrespect. I feel you on that. But I'm just saying, like,
I understand what you mean.
I understand. I'm just saying, before the Gnostics, before the Coptic Christians and everything, alchemy, and take all the voodoo, Satanist and shit off it, just studying what God gave us and using it as a science was always our shit. And that's all the occult has just perverted that and made it into things things that we don't have to ourselves. But the original idea was our shit. And I'm not gonna let
That's
go
in the
of that.
Bible though. You believe in the Bible?
I do believe in the Bible. I'm telling you, I'm not just talking on my ass. I read a lot of books.
Yeah, but questions.
So I just don't want to seem like, I'm
But
not.
I'm saying though, that tattoo, I would think this.
Right,
You
right,
showed
right,
me that, I'm just
right,
like, damn, this brother might be bugging out.
Right,
He might be on some left-handed stuff.
right.
And
Right.
your family, I'm not gonna
They
assume
definitely
anything.
were. They definitely were.
And that's what you have to do to be in that particular
They
quote,
definitely
or
were.
you
They
call it that.
definitely were.
Because that's what you have to do. Like,
Yeah.
in all actuality, if they wanted that Nigeria, you said, who's the person in Nigeria? He's a Freemason, or was it
A long time ago. So my last name's Tinubu, and they're just like this political family.
What tribe in Nigeria?
Yoruba.
Yeah, you is right.
Yeah, Yoruba. Yeah.
So who would you say is the Freemason in Nigeria, one of the leaders, like, or just your family?
Well, my grandpa was a diplomat, so he was a diplomat for Nigeria. So my mom grew up in Japan and shit, so he was moving around and shit.
Yeah.
But and they've had like their version of senators, they've had their version of leaders once or twice, but it's nothing stable like within my family that they have done that. But yeah, it's
I'm just
definitely.
representing the Freemason
But
aspect.
Freemason aspect, yes, that has been rooted in like, we're not talking about Prince Hall. You know about Prince Hall,
Yeah,
right?
those are just the black Freemasons.
Right. We're talking about Scottish Rite, like.
Yeah, the white man's
Yeah,
cult, yeah.
They were done, and I'm not trying to condone that. I'm just saying, like,
But
that's
that's
just
what
where
he's
I
part
come
of.
from.
So
Yeah.
That's what put him in power.
I'm sorry, boss.
my
I'm sorry,
argument.
boss.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. Hey, man. This is a great dialogue. I appreciate the dialogue. But I'm going to say this. Whoever's in Freemasonry, Prince Hall, Scottish Rite, the, what is it called? The Eastern Stars and all these other occult, like, I think it's like something called like 93, like, cause they represent like the 93rd degree or whatever the case may be. That's why they say the sun's 93 million miles away. It's numerology. That's what they say. It's not a real number. They say it because it's a numerological aspect.
You got a Black Lives Matter shit.
Can I get the number?
I'm not worried about it.
Can I get the number?
It's on the flyer.
It's on the flyer. If you got the flyer,
Oh, that would have been. I got it.
yeah, the flyer is my number, his number on there. So yeah, we can talk anytime, bro. We out here every Saturday though.
Oh, every
And I would
Saturday?
definitely employ that you don't smoke cigarettes either. You're killing yourself, brother. You're a young.
Hey, I'm sure I got a lot to learn.
You're a sharp brother, brother.
I'm sure I got a lot to learn. I'm not acting
You're
like
from my tribe. I protect my tribesmen, man. You a Simeonite, brother. You gotta be powerful. Don't destroy your body by smoking cigarettes, brother. And all the wisdom that you've got, smoking cigarettes is probably the cheap thing you should just stop. That's not healthy for you, brother. Right or wrong?
Right. Right.
Come on, brother.
Break it.
No more tattoos. Take up that OCNI and come back to your heritage, brother. Come back to your heritage as an Israelite.
Right.
Keep the laws of God, brother. And get rid of that white woman. You know? You know? You're a powerful brother, though. I appreciate you, brother. Repent, brother. That's our message. If all else said and done, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, brother. Oh, man. And like I said, and that's why those Nigerians are in power. The white people they bombed through a system of occultism, gave them that Freemason badge, and they do everything that white man tells them to do. That's why Africa's in shambles right now. It's the most richest country, or richest continent, not even country, continent, on the face of the planet, and they don't even run their own states and countries. Because the white man wants to control all the resources, all the political power, all that type of stuff. I just seen a video, I already knew about this, but I seen a former video of this white woman interviewing the Kenyan president. And obviously we know Obama, quote unquote, from Kenya or his father, even though I found stuff about that. But anyways, she's talking to him, and you know when Obama was president, he was trying to go to Kenya and have them basically introduce homosexuality to the country. Kenya's like, nah, bro, we ain't having that. We're not doing that at all. So the white woman's talking to the Kenyan president. It was on TikTok, I seen it yesterday. She's like, why don't you guys like try to be reasonable and try to just, let the people decide what they want to do with this homosexuality thing? And he was like, we've already decided. 99.9% of the people do not want that in the country. We have laws against it. We're not doing it. And obviously, this white one represents some type of ideology of the West, and they know if they start homosexuality in that country, it's going to spread like wildfire. Because I'm pretty sure there's Israelites in Kenya. But either way, they want the melanated race to depopulate. That's the goal. Period. The so-called white man is a minority in the world, including the Jewish man to be the ultimate minority. But in all actuality, like I said before, his family and whoever's in parliament and in charge in government in Africa, all those people are put in place for the West's jurisdiction and their plans to be run to be seamless. That's why they killed Muammar Gaddafi. That's why they killed what's the other brother or the other Arab brother in Iraq or Iran or Afghanistan? What's his name? They killed him because he wanted to. Was that Gaddafi and what's the dude's name they killed? Saddam Hussein. Yeah, Saddam Hussein. There was weapons of mass destruction over here. Let's go get him. 10 years later, we didn't find any weapons of mass destruction. We already knew that. You there for the oil and gold, and they stabilized their country, put an IMF bank there. That's what they do. That's all they do when they go to different countries. And just to fast forward the conversation, we know what's going on with Russia and their sister country. The United States has sent troops over there, I heard. You hear about that? The United States just sent troops to Russia's sister country. I don't want to say the name, but they're over there supposedly right now. I wonder what Putin's going to do. They're pushing buttons left and right. Our people got to wake the hell up because the more things that go on the Eastern Hemisphere, as far as between Russia, Israel, Palestine, Turkey, all the what's it called, the European Union, things like that, is going to influence America to react and do certain things that's going to cause them to turn on America. As prophecy says, like I said, referenced before, the horn's heading the whore, and they're going to turn on it, and the Eastern Hemisphere is going to be all against the West, which is America. I can't wait for it to happen, but I'm just saying, for our people's sake, the brother that just came up here, talking about his family's in Freemasonry and represents that, I don't have a problem. But if you're not practicing that, I don't know why you got a tattoo. Like, your family's part of that. You're not in that. You don't have to get that tattoo. You're not a Freemason, like you said. Who knows if he's telling the truth? But anyway, I don't think he was, because he doesn't know enough. I could have went way deeper with him, but he wasn't really giving me the insight of what's that? Yeah. So he doesn't have the insight on how it works, and he doesn't know, or maybe he was playing a game. But anyways, he doesn't know that those people that are Freemasonry at the top of the government in Nigeria, they're put there by those white people for a purpose. If they ever try to sidestep or get out of line, they're going to challenge them, they're going to chastise them, or they're going to kill them and put somebody else to put their plans in place. That's what they're going to do. I literally, earlier today, I'm watching a video of Farrakhan, and actually I was going to give you that book too. The book I showed y'all that I'm reading, that's called The History of the Relationship Between the Jews and the Blacks, or the Blacks and Jews, where it exposes all the Jewish history as far as them being traders and owning slaves per se in the Caribbean and South America and America and all that type of stuff. All that goes hand in hand with what's going on today with Kyrie and Kanye. But just to backtrack in reference to the people that are in charge, if you don't listen to the people that are in charge, like I said with Farrakhan, as I said, the books that came from Islam that I was reading, Farrakhan said he had a meeting with the Jewish people. He said it was a loving meeting, it was a nice meeting. They said, okay, this is what happen if you want us to be your friend. You first have to denounce that book, and then, actually no, first he said, we're going to watch you for an extended period of time. That's the first thing he said. We're going to watch you and see how you perform for an extended period of time. Then we want you to denounce that book. He's like, well, wait a minute. The way you've been treating my people, we should be watching you to see if we want you as a friend. I'm like, that's a cold response. Same thing I would say. You know what I mean? Why should we be your friend? You don't even treat us as friends even before this particular meeting. I mean, that's a real statement. What's going on? You have any questions? Just looking. You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't. No, I don't.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you a spiritual person?
I think so.
You think so? What type of spirits?
I have no idea.
Do you read any religious books? Have you read it in the past? Okay. Where does your morality come from?
Good question.
Yeah. Where do you base your morality on? Yes, your son, right?
Gut feeling, maybe?
That's your son, though, right?
Huh?
That's your son?
That's my son.
Okay, so there's right and wrong according to society. So right and wrong can be subjective at times, right? Some people think beating people up and shooting people are right in certain aspects of walks of life, which is more in our society, in our communities. So you would say that's wrong to your son, right? Some people think robbing people blind, scamming people, rape in certain countries is fine. So you would say that's wrong, and I would say that's wrong for the most part. So where's your morality come from? Because I can easily say those things are wrong, and you might say, well, actually, no, I don't agree with you. And I'm like, okay, well, explain it. So I want to know if your morality is based off anything religious, what is it based off of?
I mean, I guess probably culturally we grew up
Cultural
in a society.
norms.
Yeah, cultural norms.
Yeah, just something that, okay, they say it's wrong, so I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Not always, because there are many
I'm just saying,
cultures.
there's customary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in reference to our message, just to cut to the point, we believe that the Black, Hispanic, Native American are God's chosen people of the Bible. We believe in the Bible of people. We don't have to deal with the Bible per se, but let's just go on the moral aspect. You know what I mean? How did your ancestors come to America?
Well, they didn't.
What's that?
Our ancestors?
Yeah, your ancestors.
Oh, our ancestors.
Where are you from?
Denmark.
Denmark. Oh, it's Netherlands, right? Somewhere over there?
No.
Netherlands is like right
No.
there, right?
Further, way up north.
Denmark?
Far from Netherlands.
What would you consider yourself? Is that like, you're the same people?
The Vikings. The Vikings
Well,
came.
the Viking is an occupation. You're talking about the Norse, the whole Norse people. Exactly. They're all the same descendants. Switzerland, Denmark, Netherlands. Well, they're mostly French, but they got lineage. They got lineage with the North Souls.
He's telling us we need to get home now.
Well, let me ask you one question. Your ancestors came to America, right? Are you correct? And how'd they get this country?
With the Viking ships?
No, just white people in general. Europeans.
All right.
How'd they get this country? Let me put it this way. If somebody ran into your house, killed your son, killed your husband,
Of course.
killed your grandfather, killed your grandmother, left you alive, beat you, didn't beat you that much, and said, wait a minute, I'm going to leave now, but I own this house, you can just live here though. How would you feel about that?
Well, I think you know the answer.
I don't know the answer, I'm asking.
All right. Well, not good.
Not
I
good,
probably
right?
really be
And what would
angry.
you want in return in reference to justice?
Reparative justice or
Reparative
reparations?
justice, that's a great answer. And what does that look like then? What would it represent in that
You know, I'll give you one example. I work with people from U.S. Virgin Islands because Denmark used to have
the colonizer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. So we've been talking. I've worked with the colonial archives, and we can see in the archives what that would look like. It would be return the files.
Well, yeah, let's just say, the Virgin Islands. You guys colonized the Virgin Islands. How would you restore justice to the people, the indigenous people of the Virgin Islands?
It's so difficult though because there are so many people in the Virgin.
How's it difficult?
Because there are many communities in the Virgin Islands as well that want different kinds of justices. I'm not to say we're right there, but I do know that there should be some kind of redistribution. So I completely agree with that.
Redistribution?
But I
Of what,
can't
money?
tell on behalf of all the U.S. Virgin Islands.
So
because
if somebody
many
killed your
different
family,
communities-
what would you want for them?
But you know, I gotta go now. But it was thanks for the.
If somebody killed your family, what would you want?
Huh?
Would you want people that killed your family to die?
No, that wouldn't be in my custom.
Not at all. You forgive them, right?
We don't have
You
don't
give-
have death sentence in Denmark.
That's not what I asked you.
Huh?
What would you want for people that killed your family?
I have no idea because luckily I don't know.
Oh, that's good. See how the devil works?
Right.
See how they skate
Alright,
around
thank you.
accountability and remorse and restorative justice that you just referenced? They don't care because they're already up top. Oh, I looked at the files, looked at everything in the Virgin Islands. I don't know how it's going to work. No, it's going to work while you guys being exterminated off the earth. So you have no more power and authority and jurisdiction to tell people what to do that I've been oppressed forever. What's going on? What's that? What's that? Where you from, man? Where you from? Where? Burma? Myanmar?
Myanmar.
Are you like a Polynesian?
No. If he's Myanmar, he's probably a Muslim.
Yeah, he's like South Asia, right? South Asia?
Yeah, so you're from Myanmar? Yeah, you Muslim? Oh, okay. So you're from Myanmar? Yeah, Southeast Asia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a big Muslim country.
I know. I mean, you agree with the message, man? Do you believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? You speak good English or a little bit? You believe in the Bible, right? Okay, great. So you Japanese? Yeah, you probably Japanese. No problem. Like I said, I can be more cordial with the Japanese. You still going into slavery, but I can be more cordial with the Japanese. Right. More with the Filipinos, not you, but Anyways, hey man.
She was talking about restorative justice, but they didn't know restoring the lives that they have been taken.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's why I love Kyrie so much right now. Kyrie, they wanted him to get that apology. It's like, don't you just mean you're sorry? I know Adam Silver, all he wants is I'm sorry. It's like, I take responsibility. I'm like, Kyrie's a G. I love Kyrie so much, bro. That's why he's my favorite basketball player right now. I don't care what nobody else is doing. Kyrie is a great spokesperson for the truth. He has work to do, but guess what? He's taking a stand. He's not voting. He's not bidding.
It's not the first time he's been in the scrutiny either.
Exactly. Kyrie don't care no more. He's seen Kanye. He's like, man, I've been holding this in for a while. Let me just let it out. I'm just gonna post this and let it run. Now it's the #1 Amazon video, or #1 streaming thing on Amazon right now. #1, because ESPN and all these other sports channels are promoting it. Everybody's like, damn, what's this about? All praises to the Most High for that. Everybody's gonna see the information and look at it like, damn, This is anti-Semitic at all. This is the truth. This is real life. This is real history. And these Jewish people are mad because it exposes them. That's all that matters. That's all they care about. What you got?
I was gonna bring that up, but I don't know.
Nah, we already passed that. The devil showed her horns. She's skating around accountability like I knew. That's why I put it on her and her family. Because last time I think Captain did it, and it worked out perfectly to show how hypocritical they are. Gotta go. I can't talk about that. I can't be realistic and say I want people that kill my family to die. And I can't say that. I can just say, well, we gotta do something. Look at some files and like, bro, what? What is looking at a file gonna do? Are you kidding me? You know who's logging the white man's files? The Most High. Give me 2nd Ezra 6. Or no, give me Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 22. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 22. And then I can give it back to Nayor. For the devil. Read.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 verse 22. Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more.
Yeah, the Most High is going to scourge his white men 1,000 times more for 1,000 years once we get in our right mind. And that's our job, to tell our people to repent, like the brother that came up earlier. Listen, all the information you're spilling, you join hand in hand with a Caucasian woman. There's no benefit in that. There's no benefit in dating any white women right now. Are you kidding me? That's a bottom rung of the society, in my opinion. I'll never date a white woman and marry a white woman. Are you kidding me? That is preposterous. And it's lightweight bestiality. You know what I mean? I remember I was talking to one of my partners back in the day. This is before the truth. I think I was with a white partner and a Mexican partner. First time meeting the Mexican dude. He's like, man, I should date a white woman. And he's always like, be sick around her. I'm like, why am I so sick all the time? He's like, man, I kind of figured it was her. Like, as soon as I started being around her, I wasn't sick no more. I was like, damn, that's cold. Something simple as that. He was always just sick around his white woman, sleeping in the same bed as her. It's just their DNA to be just filthy, bro. They have propensity and perpetually filthiness, and their DNA is recessive so much that it affects the holy seed of Israel. You know what I mean? I'm being real. He told me that out of his mouth. He told me that out of his, straight up. And I think I was just coming into the truth, actually. I think I was just learning about the truth. And he told me that. I was like, damn, this brother can get a flyer, you know what I mean? But I was by myself at the time. I'm in SAC by myself. This before I even came around. I had just started learning, you know what I mean? But that just goes to show there's no benefit in pairing over these damn crackers, man. And they're more likely to kill you as well. Remember that there's a popular OnlyFans white woman that killed her black boyfriend. Why, brother? Why put yourself through that? There's a million black and brown women, Hispanic women that you can choose from. Why choose the pale face, man?